Okay, that painting was Bust of a Woman, painted in 1909 by Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso was born in Spain, and he worked in Spain, and he lived in France and painted there some as well. And this is a Cubism painting, although it wasn't exactly in the Cubism era that we were told. It still is Cubism, so I'm counting it. Now this painting really shows the nature of Cubism because Picasso was all about geometric shapes, kind of making people look as if they were a puzzle and using familiar shapes but just a little bit in odd places that your eye would recognize, where you could tell that it was a woman, but it isn't exactly a woman. It's all shapes to make people and faces, and you have to kind of work to figure it out a little bit. Now that painting is an oil on canvas, and he uses very deep brush strokes to create depth and surface to the cubes to make it look three-dimensional. And this technique, and particularly in this painting, this was inspired by African sculpture. A lot of old African sculpture looks similar in these shapes and styles, and Picasso is very inspired by that. I'm surprised that I like this painting as much as I do, because I don't like Picasso typically, but I like that painting. I think it's really cool. I can definitely see the African inspiration, which I love. I think it's very beautiful. The woman in the painting looks very wise, like she's just sage and wise and has some great advice to give. And I think maybe I appreciate it a lot more after getting Professor Hill's lecture about Cubism and what it really meant to society at the time and why it was that way.